We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream drawing. And so we're mixing things up a little bit today. And well, thank you for the thumbs up. We're mixing things up today. Instead of doing 3 drawings, we're going to just do 1. And we're going to try that out. Maybe if we have time, we'll do a bonus drawing that you comment or request. And we'll do something like that. I don't know. But I've got so many live stream drawings that I got to edit. I'm like 16 in the can, and I'm like frantically trying to edit these, and I need to slow down on them all. So that's what I'm doing here. So today we are doing a request, and I'm actually going to do at the end of the show, I'm going to go old school. I'm picking out of the bucket. So we find out who is next to get a drawing done. So this one's coming from Christine Crawley, requesting a Minecraft 3D creeper. So, and I know there's a Minecraft movie right now, so maybe a little appropriate. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. What we're going to do is let's go ahead and start this. Let's start this right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another cartoon drawing tutorial. And today we are going to the world of Minecraft, and we are drawing a 3D creeper requested by you. And now we're going to do it. So we need to do what we always do on this show and get our 3Ps out, our paper, pen, or pencil. Hopefully you have an eraser as well. And I do. Let's get out that paper. Let's turn it portrait or up and down. And let's also start with our pencil. Get the pencils out first. All right. Jenna's in the chat. Good morning, Jenna. All right. Let's get going. So we're going to actually start from the top of our paper. And I'm actually not even sure where the top is. There it is. Okay. So we're going to start with not a circle, a square. I'm going to do mine. This is supposed to be a square. All right, that's why we use our pencils first. So we have our square. Yes, we got our square. All right. So right next to that square, we're going to draw a rectangle. There we go. Another wonderful. Obviously, I am not using a ruler, and you can tell. All right, square. There we go. It's so funny. I look on the board, and then I look on the screen, and it looks different. It's a perspective, I guess. Okay. Google wants to do something. Nope, don't allow. Boom. All right. Okay. All right, so we're starting off with simple shapes and lines, and so the next big shape we're going to use is another long rectangle. So we're going to go a little bit into this one. We're going to just draw a little mark right there, and then we'll go a little bit into this one, draw a little mark right there, just like that. We are going to draw a nice large rectangle. That's a pretty long rectangle. There we go. What do you think? That looks rectangle-y. All right. I'm much better with circles, I think. All right. Once you have, excuse me, once you have this big rectangle, we're going to make another smaller rectangle right next to it. And we're just going to drop it all the way down, down, down. But before you drop this line all the way to the bottom to meet this rectangle, we're going to stop. We're going to stop just before we get to the bottom. Maybe a little bit. And right there, we're going to draw a slanted line to connect the corners together. All right. Our creeper is on its way. This still looks weird. There. All right. I'm a perfectionist. All right. So everyone got that? Everyone's good? I'm trying to look to see what the difference. Okay. My square, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. All right. Now we're going to expand our squares. We're going to do a little bit of addition. We're going to give it a little roof. All we're going to do is go down this middle line, go right up. We're going to expand it up a little ways like that. We're going to give this one a little hair right here. Just a little smaller than this one. This one's bigger. This one's smaller. And all we're going to do is we're going to connect slanty lines. Just like that. We're going to do the same thing from corner to that line. Just like that. All right. Okay. What else we got going on here? We're going to do a little triangle over here. All we're going to do is go down just a little bit, just a little pinch. We're going to go down, and then we're going to make a slanty line. That makes a nice little triangle. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just draw a little slanty line right there, right on the bottom, like a little beard hair coming out. And then we're going to draw from this to the corner another slanty line. This is a long line. Let's see if we can even do it. Sort of can do it. There we go. All right. It's looking kind of funny there, but it's all going to it will all make sense. You've done these classes before. You know how this works. Okay, let's go down here to the bottom. We're going to draw down here number 7, which is just a slanty line. Whoops. And then just like that. Everyone see the 7 or an L, I guess? All right, all we're going to do now is one more slanted line. So many slanted lines. I must be loving the slanty lines. Okay, we're going to do a slanty line just like that. Just like that. And that's all we're going to do. All right. We have done step 2. That's my step 2. I break these all down into steps. All right. I'm going to actually... No, we're going to keep all these. I was going to clean things up with some erasing, but I think we're going to keep them. Okay. So right now what I'm doing, and let me check this screen real quick. Yes. So we're going to do some feet. I just want to make sure we have room for the 3-dimensional feet. Maybe I'll bring this down just a little bit, just to make sure we got feet, room for the feet. Okay, because Creeper's got a lot of feet, right? Creeper's got a lot of feet. Okay, so let's do the first. No, let's do some fun. Let's do the face. Let's just go right up here, right where we have that big line that we made from our square. We're going to make one more line going all the way across. Just like that. Actually, you know what? Correction. All right. We're going to put the same line in the same place, but let's look at this top line up here at the top, right there, and let's kind of follow that line. We want to make that slant, just like that. All right. What do we call 2 lines that follow the path of another line but never touch? A parallel line. That's right. Good for you. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that one line. We're going to do another parallel line right below it. Just like that. And we're kind of making a magic T, but not really. But we got our 2 lines. Now all we're going to do is go right in the center, and we're going to draw 2 straight lines. We're going to follow the lines here, just like these. We're just going to go straight lines down. That's not a straight line. All right, one straight line. That's sort of straight. I should have brought my ruler. I don't know why I'm trying to do these straight lines without a ruler, but hey, you know, we all have a struggle here as artists, right? Okay, there we go. That's pretty straight. I think that works. I think that'll work. I'm gonna clean it up. This will work. It's just okay. There we go. There we go. Hey, we're all having fun here. That's the important thing. Okay, so we've got his magic T face. Now we're gonna go down here to make his legs. So we're gonna make the first leg, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the slanty line, and we're gonna slant right back down, just like that. And actually, I'm going to slant it a little bit more downwards. But as long as you slant the line, that's all that matters. Slant your line. Then we're going to do a second line, slanted, following the same path, of course, on the other side of this slanted line. Slanted line on a slanted line on a slanted line. Here we go. There we go. All right. So this first slanted line is going to be a little bit longer. So let's make it a little bit longer. And then we're going to just, are we going to slant it? Yeah, we're going to slant it back up. And we're actually going to do the opposite slant. See how this one's going upwards? This one's going to be going downwards. So we're doing downward slanted line. All right. All right. Let's go to this other little number 7 over here. We're going to make 2 parallel lines slanting downwards like that. All right. And then we'll just connect them. I'm really curious how this is all going to work out here, but okay. Let's see. I think I want to make his foot a little bit bigger over here. So I'm going to go ahead and redraw these lines a little bit longer. So here we go. Same thing, the same exact step. We're just going to do it a little bit longer. So there we go. Look how long that is now. Nice and long. What I want to do is make sure this foot is longer than this foot. So this one needs to be upward, higher up, and this one's a little bit lower down. So there we go. And I think we got it there. All right. I think that works. I think that works. All right. Okay, so we got our 2 slanted lines going down, and we connect them with a slanted line. All right. And you can't see it, can you? Because it's too long. Let me move my camera back here. Let's move this back so we have more room. All right. The fun of live stream. Okay. All right, we're going to make this into a complete foot now. And all we're going to do is make a big number 7. So we're going to do one line across and straight down. Whoa. Yeah, and straight down. So there we go. So we're going to try and follow these slanted lines should be parallel. And then we'll just connect them. This one's a tough one, huh? All right. I'm going to do something here. All right. I think we got that one. A little bit of a... Okay. All right. Now all we're going to do on this one is we're going to do one straight line across like that. All right. Let's go up to the face. What are we going to do in this face? We're going to draw little rectangles in the eyes like that. All right. And then all we're going to do for the mouth, believe it or not, we're just going to draw 2 long rectangles going straight down like that. And then all we're going to do is one straight line on the bottom like that. You know how these creepers look. All right, let's fill some things in because I feel like we need to fill things in. So let's go ahead and erase this line here. We're going to erase this line here. We're going to erase this line right here, like that. And then all we're going to do is, no, I kind of want to leave this. I think I want to leave it. No, we're not going to leave it. We're going to erase. So we're going to erase this part right here, like that. All right. All right, now we want to, we're going to go ahead and draw in some little rectangles. So we're going to have a little rectangle right here, like that. A little rectangle, or zoom in and do a little rectangle right here, a little rectangle right there. And then we're going to, of course, we're going to use a lot of ink here, fill this all in. You know what? I want to put, before I fill in these eyes, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do little, just a line, really. And that gives it a 3D effect on the eye, because we're doing a 3D creeper. If we're doing a straight on flat creeper, it would be a little bit different, but all right. Yeah, this guy's scary looking. All right, let's look at his legs. Let's erase this part here and right here, like that. All right, so he's got one more leg. He's missing a leg, right? So we'll go ahead and fix that. Let's see. Yep, for his last leg, we're going to draw a slanted line going out like this and coming back in, just like that. Another number 7, I guess. Then we're going to draw a straight line down and across. All right. All right, let's see, look at his face or his head here. We can erase, I believe, yes. Yes, let's erase everything in here, right there. And this actually becomes, we're actually going to do, what we're going to do is a slanted line. Let's erase this here. Let's just do a slanted line like that. Okay. And then over on this side, we're going to do a slanted line like that. There we go. We can fill that in too. All right. We can fill in some things in here, but before we do that, he's got kind of a foot thing here. So we're going to draw that in just like that. And we can fill in some of this stuff. I'm going to just do it lightly like that. He's got some back shading right here, like that. And he's got a little bit right there. All right. All right, and there's your 3D creeper. Just like that. Kind of feel like I could have probably put this slanted line a little bit differently, but that's why you use pencil first, because then you can go back and fix some things if you see you want to change it. But for the most part, I think he's good. I think he did. I think he's good. All right. So so what you're going to do now is you're going to get rid of your pencils. No, you're not going to get rid of them. You're just going to put them down. Get out your pens and ink these in. Color them up. Now, coloring the creeper is very, oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys, is a Minecraft creeper. So he is full of different green pixel blocks, basically. So you could do it easy and just color them all green, or you can get real complicated and put in little squares everywhere. So any way you want to do it, that's the way you can do it. All right. Let's see. Jenna says, wow, I don't know Minecraft characters. That's really good. All right, cool. Well, it's Minecraft. I'm glad you like it. So I guess that will do it for today. Like I said, I'm going to just do single drawings for the live streams on Tuesday for a bit, unless we get some comments or a request or something. But I think we're good. I think that'll get us back on track. So thank you again, you guys. Keep on inking. Wait, keep on inking. That's ink these in, color them up. We have a Facebook page. Send in your finished Minecraft creepers, 3-dimension. Send them over to the Facebook page. You can also email directly to me, and I can put them up on all the social medias. Don't forget to look in the descriptions below to get cool shirts like the Magic T-shirt or any other kind of cool shirts that you may see. Check out our memberships. There's a lot of cool things that you can get, including step-by-step printouts and PDFs of all the lessons that we do here. Also, check out OUTSCHOOL. Okay, there's so many things you can check out. Just take your time, look at the lessons below or the links below, and enjoy. I'll see you guys at the next one. Keep on drawing. The more you do, the better you get. Bye. Okay, how did you guys like that one? All right. I forgot to do a picking, and so let's pick something out here. I'll let you guys pick it out. All right, ready? Pick something. Oh, all right. What'd you get? Let's see. Let's see what you pulled. You pulled out Arthur. Arthur. I think I know what that is. I think I know what Arthur is. So next week we'll be drawing Arthur from, I think the show is called Arthur, actually. Arthur from Arthur. And this one's coming from Shanley already. Whoops. Shouldn't try and read names live. Okay, you guys. I'll see you guys at the next live stream. Bye. How do I end this thing? There we go.